Hey, hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I earned an entire bachelor's degree in just 9 months using what I call the homeschool method or the homeschool approach. So if you want to graduate college in months instead of years and save literally tens of thousands of dollars in tuition and do this all from the comfort of your own home, then let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Ryan Swayt, and I used to be a two-time college dropout, making just $12 an hour. Then I learned how to hack college and earned an entire bachelor's degree in 9 months flat. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you how.
All right, so the first thing I want to do, I want to break down how long a college degree normally takes by the hour and how many hours you can basically spend earning a college degree with what I call the homeschool approach. So let's break this down. I'll throw on my glasses. And if we walk through this, the average college student spends 12 to 19 hours per week in a classroom. So for math purposes, we're going to settle in the middle and say 16 hours a week in the classroom. And after that, the average college student spends 24 to 38 hours per week doing study or homework, okay? So we're going to settle for quick math, average about 32 hours a week. If you combine those together, the average college student spends about 48 hours per week on school, okay? Now, on average, most students are enrolled in school for about 8 out of the 12 months per year, okay? Now, if you break that down by the year or by 8 months, that's 1,680 hours per year doing schoolwork. Now, the average college student graduates in about 6 years for a bachelor's degree. Colleges will never say that, but it actually takes on average 6 years to earn a bachelor's degree. So if you break it down by the hour, that's 10,080 hours to earn a college degree if you're just breaking down averages, okay? Now, me using the homeschool method was a little bit different. I spent about 20 hours a week on school, okay? Graduated in 9 months or about 40 weeks. If you break it down by the hour, that's about 800 hours to graduation. So if you really break down the math, if you're breaking it down by hours, that's more than 10 times faster to earn a college degree. And I did it literally in my bedroom, sitting in my pajamas sometimes, doing my homework. So I want to talk to you about the homeschool approach and how I was able to do this. So when the pandemic hit, my kids were in school and they were forced to go to school from home. We sent my daughter to school. They gave her a laptop, sent her home, and they started doing Zoom calls. And her poor teacher, my daughter was like 6 or 7 years old. Her poor teacher was trying to teach 36 or 7-year-old kids through Zoom, through a computer. Well, not surprisingly, my daughter learned nothing, literally nothing in those first few weeks of school. She was literally relying on her teacher teaching her through a computer. She learned nothing, okay? So what we did, my wife and I, we pulled my kids out of school during the pandemic and decided to homeschool so they could actually learn something and not lose out on education during the pandemic. Well, long story short, my wife would teach my kids for 2 hours a day, 4 days a week for the school year. They progressed through 2.5 years of curriculum while my wife was homeschooling them during the pandemic. That just shows you if you take control over your own learning, you can learn so much faster. It's absolutely insane. Now, with college, I took this same approach. Instead of sitting back and relying on teachers to educate me, I took control over my own learning. What I did was I tested out of all of my classes. I didn't have any idea, I didn't have the knowledge in my head to pass exams, okay? But I learned how to figure out what's going to be on my exams, and then I went and taught myself those things on my own using modern resources, okay? Like instead of opening up a textbook and reading a textbook, I would jump to the internet and learn, okay? I basically taught myself how to go through a college degree on my own without relying on teachers or instructors to teach me the information. That's why I call it the homeschool approach, because it's exactly what homeschooling is. Like when you homeschool your kids, you're taking control over their education instead of relying on a system or a school, okay? Colleges and universities are businesses. Because they're businesses, they literally have a business structure to keep you in school for as long as possible. The average bachelor's degree being 6 years. If you do it the school's way, if you do everything they tell you to do, if you read the textbooks and do the homework assignments and sit in the classrooms and attend webinars and all of those things, it's going to take you a normal amount of time to graduate, because that's basically the path they've laid out for you so that they can maximize their revenue and make as much money as they can. The reality is, it doesn't actually take 6 years to learn what you need to learn in college, okay? You can literally learn that 6 years worth of curriculum in a matter of months if you take control over your own learning. I call this the homeschool method. I also call this degree hacking. Has a couple of different names. It's essentially taking control of your own learning. Now, it's really important, if you want to apply these methods, you have to choose the right schools, okay? Now, some schools allow you to basically earn class credit and skip classes if you can pass exams. This is called competency-based education. It essentially means the school allows you to prove to them that you have the knowledge in your brain that you would have been taught in that class. And if you can prove that by passing an exam, you get to move on to the next class and skip to the next class. The cool thing is you can kind of use this method to your advantage. And instead of just having the knowledge in your brain to pass every class, you can just study for those exams, teach yourself the curriculum, and just take exams and skip all of your classes and earn a bachelor's degree in a matter of months. And in doing so, save tens of thousands of dollars in tuition. So you got to choose the right school. You got to basically ignore everything the teachers are telling you to do and do it on your own. And as you combine those things together, you can graduate really, really quickly. Now, I've kind of laid this process out into 3 steps. I don't have time right here in this video, but I have another video tutorial where I walk you through the 3-step process of degree hacking, okay? The homeschool method, sitting in your pajamas, doing college from home. I'm going to leave a link to that video down in the description. You can go watch it for free, no strings attached. My hope is that this method will allow you to earn a college degree in months instead of years and save you tens of thousands of dollars in tuition. I did it in 9 months. I came out of pocket like $200 in tuition after scholarships and grants, because guess what? Scholarships and grants for a very small amount of tuition, like 1 year's worth of tuition, it's very easy to cover. Government grants and scholarships to pay for 6 years of tuition is really hard. So you can do it really, really inexpensive if you shorten that time frame. Now, I did it in 9 months. You should try to beat me, because that would be amazing. And I absolutely just want you to be successful, get your degree, and get your dream job. Watch that free video down in the description. No strings attached, okay? If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section. And yeah, if you've liked this video, if it's added value to your day, click the like button. Click the notification bell if you'd like notifications every time I record a new video. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you in the next video.